Assalamualaikum. My name is Karani. I will present the overview of inventory management practices in Malaysia. Enterprise resource planning or ERP have made some of the most significant advancements in company information infrastructure over the past few decades. Profits pair with the implementation and use of ERP systems might be regarded as the primary goal of ERP systems. Only a small portion of the benefits are attributed to technology. Instead, the primarily result from organizational changes, such as those to organizational structure, work procedures, and new business processes, as well as the blending of executive and efficient activities on a global scale. These organizational changes are made possibly by technology. Next, technology support in managing inventory. To replace standalone all systems and build the necessary interaction between functional areas, business developed many ERP system types in the 1990 years. This system allowed all functional departments to communicate to each other directly and make the data available to everyone in real time to prevent the taking of suboptimal decisions. The flexibility to install ERP systems in modules is a crucial feature. The need to increase systems integration and standardize operations is among the top justifications given by business for using ERP systems. Next, the challenges. The decision to adopt ERP should be considered accurately, even though the government may perhaps strive for financial improvement from ERP adoption. However, the organizations may experience adverse financial effects. This is due to the high cost involved in implementing the system. This system adoption requires a substantial amount of money and a considerable amount of human resources to ensure successful implementation. Furthermore, there are great difficulties for the organization that implement the ERP system, such as there are facing issues in integrating the ERP software with the operating systems in order to make it fit with the needs of the organization. I think that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, next I will explain about the inventory management strategy. First, utilize inventory management enterprise resource planning (ERP) software. Spreadsheets are commonly used by small firms to manage their inventories. As business expand, they may transition to a simple inventory management software that allows them to order and monitor things more efficiently. However, switching to an inventory management ERP solution will take you even further, allowing you to manage your supply chain and order to cash operations in a single system. The second point of inventory management strategy is make your inventory management system more automated. Even in a small organization, depending on manual inventory management, humans counting stuff may be detrimental to the bottom line. Even the most careful employee can make a mistake resulting in educated estimates and a significant margin for error, which leads to dissatisfied consumers and perhaps lost the revenue. Next is production and inventory strategy. The diagram demonstrates how an ERP may communicate with various groups, their software systems, and the central database. The ERP system serves as a centralized brain for inventory management. This is the example of collaboration program. ERP serves as a bridge between enterprise software program. Individual software works best in their capacities. However, data created by such software is saved in a separate database. Due to the lack of a centralized database, there is no interlinking or data transmission. This increases communication time between departments and as a result, reaction time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning to Doctor. My name is Fatima Binta Azizul. My metric number is 279973. So now I will continue this presentation by explaining about the inventory control dimensions. So ERP inventory control is one of the systems that are created to automate critical tasks. This is to make sure that all the processes are coordinated, which is the organizing, purchasing, and transferring process. The system incorporates the inventory requirement of personnel, customer, and supplier to assist in maintaining appropriate level of stock. When it comes to ERP inventory control, a well-built strategy is needed to expand the company. This inventory control also need a good network between the system and individual to ensure the inventory control is working smoothly. Inventory location. So where's the inventory location in the ERP system? The inventory of the ERP system is located in the cloud-based system. This cloud-based work by utilizing the device power from entering the cloud space. With the minimizing power, the inventory can be manageable since they are located in various locations. With this cloud base of the inventory management system, they can track the process of the inventory and the inventory of the warehouse. Besides, they can be a multitasking management system as they can look for the stock many times with the locations. Sourcing policy. ERP inventory sourcing policy is one of the best ways to supply chain of the product going smoothly. For an efficient and profitable company, they need a good policy to work. To have an efficient company, the inventory policy are playing an important role to manage the demand, time, and uncertainties in the supply chain. Even though the system is reliable and efficient, sometimes the process can go wrong or make mistakes. Inventory ownership. The ownership of the inventory is usually handled by the IT department. As we know, ERP is working by using the computer, so it makes sense that the IT department is the one that controls the inventory. When it comes to the information technology, sometimes it may face some trouble in terms of the connection of the software. So the IT department needs to control or supervise the ERP inventory as it needs to be worked every day. So that's all for me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to Doctor. My name is Nur Ali Aisha binti Danuri and my matric number is 276959. I will continue with the information related dimension where it comes to managing and processing structures transaction. ERP systems have a great deal of expertise. A variety of ERP systems are compatible with the firm's demand-driven solution, which may be utilized to collect transactional data. The ERP system now owned by firms may be used to automate production processes and the extended supply chain while leveraging the current ERP system. The IT department and the company benefit by maximizing the ERP system value. Next is demand visibility. ERP system may give a complete picture of the company finance, sales, inventory, manufacturing, and other operations. As a result, they can make better informed choices. Understanding the factors that drive planning, buying, and production should now be clearer. With an ERP system, they can do more in the same of time while increasing their overall efficiency. Automating and optimizing the processes may increase the company long-term productivity. Next is access to information. Real-time and two-way communication are crucial if automating back-office activities is one of the primary objectives. Whether we do it on our own or with the assistance of a partner or a vendor, be sure we have the necessary tools to keep the data flowing. For example, the other system can only transfer data from an inventory management system to an ERP system in one way. Others, on contrary, have a data transmission rate limit. Due to the extensive alteration implemented by the team, the connection may be incapable of processing some kinds of data. Next is IT configuration. Almost all companies evaluating ERP have operating system with modules that might be transferred to the ERP, being examined as a replacement for the current ERP. Maximize the ERP system investment return by entering as much as data feasible. If possible, avoid using solutions not integrated with the ERP system. Changes to the ERP or an independent system may cause connection to fail or need further maintenance. If they don't have access to a new internet connection, their agreed plans may probably be spoiled.
Hi, my name is Nur Azmalia binti Masar. My metric number is 281780. I want to continue the presentation about decision-making related dimension. ERP software help organization optimize essential operation, manage growth, and make informed choices, making a strong weapon for enterprise in virtually any industry. Numerous small companies now utilize ERP for decision-making and forecasting, which is made save company money, increase sales, and enhance day-to-day operation. Also, ERP is integrate data of a software solution. ERP consolidate data from throughout the supply chain into one platform for better decision making. User may communicate with supplier, distributor, and customer via a single dashboard. This integrated approach to decision making help firm flourish by ensuring they make better decision at every step of supply chain management. Okay, next with planning replenishment order can help the company managing inventory, give the ability to carefully plan out your replenishment order. The quantity of your inventory need to be accepted for you to have trust where you need to act immediately when you receive the signal to buy or create more of anything. Most ERP inventory management system give the ability to organize component into category, which make it much simpler to order the appropriate number. Whenever there is a definite demand for one thing in specifically the quantities necessary to satisfy that need will the item be ordered. The objective is to complete fewer transactions so that you may place an order that is large enough to meet all the anticipated demand over the following 3 months. When the replenishment process are optimized, there are fewer transactions which result in improved inventory accuracy. The following is an example of one of the many limitations associated with enterprise resource planning software. Our ERP solution can be expensive. Software and implementation cost money, but so do computer hardware. Upgraded network equipment and security software is crucial to thoroughly assess ERP system and other associated systems to find the best match for your firm based on the feature and pricing. Other than that, inefficient training, which is an industrial activity that requires skill, expertise people, and optimized resource use. Without all these characteristics, it's hard to operate an effective and seamless operation. Many firms try to save money by underfunding staff ERP training. It will result in efficient knowledge of the enterprise resource planning supplier product being used, which might lead to the loss of vital information. Next, the extent to which ERP system may be modified to meet the specific requirement of individual businesses is one of the many drawbacks associated with using such system. There is a possibility that the level of customization that is offered will be restricted, and this will typically be determined by the type of system that is used. Certain platforms provide a greater variety of personalization choices than others do. On the other hand, most ERP systems provide very limited room for customization and may charge additional costs for any additional functionality that users seek. When researching ERP system, it is crucial to consider both the requirement of your company and the characteristics that are often found in such program. Furthermore, high implementation time, which is for any firm introducing a good operating system, may be a difficult undertaking. The overall implementation and training period might take more than a year depending on the intricacy of the business activity. ERP software implementation timeframe and price are critical factors to consider. Seeing the time necessary for deployment may disrupt the organization's usual operation and risk suffering and possible loss of business during that period. Lastly, interconnectivity of department. While having interconnectivity across different departments in an organization may appear to be a benefit for that organization, it can really provide some challenges for the businesses as well. This is certainly relevant if they are inadequate into one area, since this will lead to other departments also having inefficiencies as a result. It is possible that the whole efficiency of the organization may be negatively impacted if just one department were to be negatively impacted. To prevent creating issue for several different departments, it is essential to select a piece of software that will optimize your business and increase the effectiveness of its operations.
Good morning, Doctor. My name is Zhong Yu Yang, metric number 278579. Now I want to present about the replenishment and shipment decisions. The inventory management organizes replenishment orders. Classifying components in the ERP inventory management system makes ordering easy. One item is ordered just when a certain volume is needed to meet demand. The shipping sector requires proper documentations and authorizations. ERP with customized modules can create documentations and approvals with one click after inputting all the informations. ERP can help keeping track of shipping sector activity, helps simplify procedures at the right time. The pros of enterprise resource planning is boosting efficiencies. An ERP system may reduce or eliminate manual tasks, freeing up team members for revenue generating work. The system may develop best practice and organize enterprise-wide activities. And next is strengthen customer service. ERP's end-to-end monitoring and analysis may boost marketing automation and customer service. Most ERP systems incorporate e-commerce. This helps the company handle clients and online orders. And next is the cons of enterprise resource planning. First is the cost. Cost to purchase and deploy and operate an ERP system vary by company size. When a company grows and its demands alter, it may need add-on service or software. And last is requiring training and practice. ERP software's complexity increase the demands of users. Learning even the basics of a resource planning system takes time and effort, and mastering all its capacity takes significant longer. That's all for me. Thank you.
Good day, Doctor. My name is Kamu again, number 2788619. Today I'll present about the bug recommendations. The first recommendation to ensure ERP system run successfully and smoothly is by selecting a well-established internal project management team. If the project management team is unable to manage scope and change, the project will never conclude and the ERP will do customize. It is essential to limit scope and differentiate between what must be completed in the first phase and what must be completed in the later phase. The second recommendation is to ensure the new ERP is compatible with other applications. Businesses need to have a solid understanding of how successfully their new enterprise resource planning ERP system will be able to interact with their existing IT infrastructure. ERP is a system that maintains and organizes a company data and information in order to integrate organizational activities. Companies has been able to gain a competitive advantage on the market as a result of the improvement of business operations with the implementation of ERP system, which has resulted in the considerable increase in their level of performance and quality. This may be ultimate objective of any organization, and it might be achieved by making substantial ERP system investment. That's all from me. Thank you.